Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your Sunday rundown. Last day of the NBA season, Sunday, the 12th of April. Hope everybody's had a great NBA season, one of the better NBA seasons we've closed with, and we look to make it another winning one. We have a top play today going tonight. It'll be our 6 or 7 unit. I'm waiting on the final. I'm recording this like at 4 p.m. on Saturday, so I'm waiting on some final reports just to make sure everybody's playing that I think is going to play. But don't forget, if you want to get on my top play, it's been an absolute unbelievable run. You get that 2-week all sports pass. All you got to do is text me. You get a 2 weeks of all sports. That would be a $600 value for them individually. $600. Yes, just for $99. Text your name. Say you want Craig's 2-week all sports pass. That's texting me, 574-333-8717. You'll get one-on-one with me. So any questions, answers, you don't have to message anybody but me every day. All right, let's get right to the NBA, though. We're going to do this rapid-fire style. A lot of games that some mean something, some mean nothing. Orlando at Boston. Orlando favored by 4, total 217.5. Big news here, of course, Boston secured the overall number 2 seed. A lot of people think they won't play many of their starters. It has not mattered. When Boston is set, guys, they're 8-2 straight up and against the spread because no matter who plays, this Boston is deep, and they play really well. And they're facing an Orlando team that they're right now in the 7th spot. Them and Toronto 6th and 7th. So if Toronto wins, I do believe the Magic are going to get the 7th seed most likely. I do think there's a scenario that the Sixers are going to do it, but I think the Magic do win. But I would not bet this game. This is one I would probably stay away from, FYI. Atlanta and Miami. Atlanta -7, total 243.5. And the Miami, as bad as they played, they have a shot. If Charlotte wins and they win, if they both win, I do think Miami would end up hosting Charlotte. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think Miami is comfortable with they're going to lose in the play-in here. They're not winning 2 games. They've just not been playing good basketball. And Atlanta's been playing good basketball. And this game means something to Atlanta, and I think they go in here and get the win. Atlanta -7. I think they win and cover. Brooklyn at Toronto here. Toronto favored -19, total 217.5. Toronto does win. I'm not sure they cover this big number. They have not been great, even against the worst teams in the league. And the Nets, they're still 5-5 the last 10 games. I wouldn't bet this game, but I'm not laying 19 points with Toronto. Detroit at Indiana. Detroit's favored by 12.5, total 229.5. And it doesn't matter who plays for Detroit. It doesn't mean anything. They go to Charlotte and just demolish them. I think they keep it up here. Remember, these teams will have like a week off. So even not quite a week, but almost a week, I believe. So I think Detroit will actually play guys, try to stay fresh. Won't play them a lot, but I think they play a little. Detroit -12.5. Washington and Cleveland. Cleveland -16.5, total 238.5. Same thing here. I do think Cleveland wins this game for fun. Washington is just a dumpster fire. I mean, enough said. Milwaukee and Philly. Philly -16. Philly's going to win this game. I don't think it's going to matter because I think all the teams they need to lose around them are going to win as well. So be careful here. Philly might just say, hey, let's just not play guys so they don't get, because injuries are so much an issue. So I would maybe stay away from this game. Charlotte and the Knicks. Charlotte's favored by 7.5, total 215.5. And we did that thing this past game. We liked this Hornets. One of my few losses I've had lately in the NBA is it wasn't a big play, but I like, Charlotte, they needed to win. Detroit didn't need it. And then they just didn't play well the fourth quarter. Detroit killed them. I'm going to take the Knicks here +7.5. I just think Charlotte, I think they feel like Miami's probably going to get killed. So they're going to end up being the 9 seed either way. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Chicago and Dallas. Dallas favored by 7.5, total 245.5. I think this means a little to Dallas because they want to make sure Cooper Flag ends up the MVP. So I think he's going to be featured here. I think Dallas is going to play motivated basketball. Take the Mavericks. New Orleans and Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 10.5, total 233.5. And Minnesota, I think, feels because they have won in the playoffs against some of the teams they're going to have to go on the road to play, that they can beat anybody if healthy. And I think that is a little risk when you're a team because you kind of feel like you don't need to work hard to get that home court. I think Minnesota is going to win this game, but I don't think they cover here. I like the Pelicans. And this one, Utah Jazz at the Lakers. Lakers -16.5, total 236.5. Still a shot for the Lakers to get that, third seed, I believe. If Denver would lose and they win, I think that's the scenario. it's just Lakers are so banged up. I'm going to take the Jazz here plus the points. I think the Lakers are going to end up the 4 seed. I do think Denver is going to beat the Spurs, FYI. Then we go to Golden State and the Clippers. Golden State is a dumpster fire. Take the Clippers minus 8.5 here. Total's 225.5. The Clippers, I don't think this means a ton because I feel like the Clippers they feel comfortable if they can go on the road and win as many games as they need. And I do think they're going to end up the number 9 seed here. That loss to the Blazers, I think they're going to end up there. But, who knows? I'm going to take the Clippers, though, in this one. I do think they win and cover. Denver and the Spurs. This is I don't know who's going to play in this game, but I do think Denver tries to make sure they get the 3rd seed. So I'm going to take Denver plus the 4.5. Total 237.5. But, it's hard to bet against the Spurs. They're 23-3, I think, since the All-Star break. And then against the spread, they're on a 7-3 run right now. This game I would probably stay away from as far as bettors, but I do think maybe Denver pulls this one out. Kings and the Blazers. Blazers need this game. Kings are a dumpster fire. Give me the Blazers minus the 16.5. Total's 227.5. Blazers 7-3 against the spread, so they've been good for us bettors lately, and I think this is a 20-point win by Portland. Memphis and Houston. Houston's favored by 16.5. Total 226.5, and Houston has they're going to end up the 5 seed most likely, and I like their chances if it's the Lakers. I really do. I think they'll go in, and I think they'll win that series, especially if Luka and Austin Reeves most likely out. But I think Houston, this is a dangerous game because I think Houston could probably maybe hey, let's don't push everybody. We don't want to get injured. I think you take Memphis plus the points. I'm not going, balls to the wall on this one, but, yeah. Suns and the Thunder. Thunder minus 7, total 214.5. And, no matter who plays for the Thunder, they can play anybody. They're basically 14 deep. No matter who plays, they play well. Phoenix at a point now where they already secured the 7th spot, so there's nothing them left to play for. And remember, they play here in a couple days. So I think you take the Thunder minus 7. I think they're going to lay the wood here. Take the Thunder in this one. All right, so that's what we like for today. Don't forget, you want to get on my top plays. It's a very simple process. You send me a text, say, hey, I want that. A $600 value for just $99. Yes, please. Text your name. Say Craig's 2-week All Sports Pass. That's what you want. 574-333-8717. You'll get exclusive one-on-one with me. All right, guys. Have a great close to NBA season. Remember, we have a lot better games here coming NBA playoffs for the next 2 months. So don't go balls to the wall. We will have a top play today, so you can get in on that in this 2-week pass, or you can buy it at the website for just $30 if you just want the single day. Good luck. See you again tomorrow. Don't forget about the premium products we have at YouTube. We have 3 levels of premium. Level 1 is Lenny's video every day, $4.99. Plus, you get early access to all the football, and we do some live content that's exclusive to our members. Level 2 is Indian Cowboy, where you get extra plays from Indian Cowboy every day, video format, and you can talk to them back and forth. And then level 3, you get all 3 levels. Level 2, you actually get level 1 as well. So you get all 3 levels as you move up, and you get 3 expert plays every day from Doc Sports experts, one of them being from me. So make sure you check that out. Very simple, $49.99 a month for the level 3.